Hello and welcome back to our Pirate TV coverage of the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris. We have a special announcement to make. My name's Nerdy Nightly. That's correct. There was some concern that the pirates who previously went all the way around Long Ring, Long Island here in Paris might have been contaminated by the high levels of poop in the Seine River. Thankfully, they all seem to be fine and are heading into the second round of the Davy Back completely clean. This is One Piece, episodes 211 and 212. If you want the full-length reaction, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. And as always, I'm me. I didn't think of the end of this. I thought I had a good bit, and then I realized I didn't think of the full bit, mid-bit. But I'm not going to re-record it. It's fine. Oh, I can't watch this. I need to have a plan. Does it say Nerdy Night? Oh, it does. This is the... Remember when every merch, YouTuber was, I'm going to have merch with my content on it. I'm going to make a mask. Nerdy Nightly. Look at that. I have my logo on a fucking COVID mask. I've definitely washed it since last time I used it, thankfully, because it smells great. I'm not going to lie. Of the One Piece intros, this is the hardest one for me to sing along to. It's a good song. I have nothing against it, but it is definitely the hardest for me to sing along with. I like Foxy's ability. I think it's fun. There's a lot of cool story shit you could do with it. Especially if he had a partner who could make things move fast and they work together. I hope we get more evil Chopper in the future. I almost looked. God damn. I was so enamored with the way the grass was being animated. Great. Oh, it's like American football.
Field or ball? Ball.
Do Sanji and Zoro... Okay, they're two ball men with a ball in their heads. Knock opponent's ball into your opponent's ring and you win. Off to a strong start as a team. Luffy would be such a cheat code in this, because he could just stretch. Luffy's kind of always a cheat code, but... Also, Nico Robin could just 30 flowers, tie him up, carry him, put him in. I'm not sure I understand how you can be an expert in this sport. It's not complicated. He must be great in bed, the way she fawns over him when he's such a loser. Although, granted, she could just sit on his face in a different way and get a lot out of it. Guys, just cheat. Did Zoro do a gun? Does Zoro not understand the rules of rock, paper, scissors? Why was that casually some of the best fight animation we've had in a while? That was sick. What the fuck? They're like, no one fights in this arc, so we need to throw in some sick-ass fighting. Like, that looks so cool. Actually, we haven't seen any fighting in the new animation yet, right? Oh shit, that's right. Okay, maybe the animation for the fights is about to level up too. Oh. It's really not. I don't understand what's happening. I feel like that guy is a reference to Terrence and Phillip from South Park. Okay, here we go. Oh, because he's part fish man. Does that imply that a giant fucked a loach? Zoro, you gotta do something here. Guys, cheat. You're fucking pirates. Well, this is gonna end poorly for our team. Did he just volleyball his own? Okay, this is kind of sick, actually. The hamburger dunk? Oh, it's to 1 point? This game is to 1. It's a sudden death? Oh shit. The referee was looking at his watch before he blew the whistle, so I thought it was gonna be like a timer thing. Oh, come on, guys, do something. Let's go. Thank God. Although, no, actually, this nonsense would be over faster if they lost. I want to know why everyone loves Water 7 so much. Although I think I have like weeks of this, right? This goes to like 229 or something. Let's go. The question is, how do they move the giant, right? You guys are literally playing a team sport right now. Ah! Ah, that was disgusting. Nami, will you just go smack them both real quick? I know I don't advocate for all of the like friendly violence in the show, but like... Yeah, they do that. Are they? Are they, Luffy? Surprise attack? He's a giant man who walked with fucking clonky, loud-ass footsteps. What was surprising about that? Those are called cleats, Zoro. Why are they allowed to have a ref from Foxy's team in this? I like want this to be fun, and it just kind of isn't. You know what I mean? Like... Don't go complicate things, it's funny though. Yeah, like, this is just too dumb. Great color, Sanji. Doing a great job. Oh boy, wake me up when Long Ring Long Island ends. Oh, is he about to just kick him right in the dick? Oh! This is so fucking stupid. What am I watching? How are they sliding on the gloves and feet part of this circle? Y'all, we might have a contender for the worst episode of One Piece. I think this might win. Yeah. He's fine. Don't worry. Zoro is invincible. Is he about to karate chop his dick? What the fuck is the He literally just karate chopped that monkey in the dick. This is the dumbest thing I've ever watched in my entire life. And there it is. At least this fucking game is over. So now we're just beating the shit out of the Straw Hats for fun? What is this episode of TV? I'm sorry, if you love this, if you're like, this is my favorite, I do not mean to take anything away from you. This might be my least favorite episode of this show. They're both completely fine. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. Maybe they're done. Maybe they're down for the count. And we have finally seen Zoro taken to the edge of what he can do. Is this the end of that? No, there's a couple minutes left. Nico Robin is completely unfazed. Just terrible. Totally unconcerned. Nico Robin and I are the same watching this episode. Just terrible. I just can't imagine being this proud of cheating. You know what I mean? Like, this is just so, like, even if I was on the Groggy Pirates and I was down for the cheating, I wouldn't be this, like, celebratory about it. Oh, I forgot Zoro is powered by the sun. He is, in fact, Superman. And as a Kryptonian, he can now recover from his injuries. The UV radiation is going to bring him back to life. I don't even know what to say, y'all. Let's just get into the next one, because let's all just move on. We can move on together, away from whatever the fuck that was. I can't believe the Groggy Ring is still going on. This better not be like a 4-episode game. I will lose my mind, especially because the combat between Zoro and Sanji was rad. Like, that animation was so good that I was like, oh, sick, cool. We're gonna see some cool new shit in One Piece now that we got new animation. And then the rest of that episode, oh man, I didn't love the boat stuff, but like, wow. Okay, let's do it. Next episode, let's keep going. The reason why I love One Piece is the world is so cool. And I think the reason why filler doesn't work with One Piece very well is because, and I'm calling this straight up filler. Like, this is nonsense. Even I know it's a canon arc, but this is nonsense. I don't think that any of this is what I like about One Piece. I like watching our characters problem solve together. I don't like watching them just get the shit kicked out of them until the plot decides it's time for them to lock in. And maybe that's why these arcs don't work for me. And why, like, oh, wow, that was a strange cut to a title. That was new. Groggy Ring! Yeah, I don't know. It's the reason why I don't think I would ever stop watching One Piece. Because, like, I want to know what the fuck is going on with the larger world, and I want to see Luffy's journey. But I definitely think there's a strong contingent of episodes I would never watch again. You know what I mean? And that's not hate for the show, but it is dislike for parts of the show. Yes, let's make this game exciting. Like, this Groggy Ring would have been more interesting to me. Let's be specific. This Groggy Ring would have been more interesting to me if the Groggy monsters were really good at Groggy Ball. And so our guys had to figure out how to beat them. But because it wasn't about beating, because it was just they cheated in a dumb way for a joke that isn't that funny that the referee isn't paying attention, the episode isn't as good, right? Whereas if our players actually had to figure out how to beat them at the game of Groggy Ball, because they're very good at it and they don't need to cheat because they're professionals, then the entire episode becomes, how do our characters problem solve this? Not, at what point do our characters either lose to the cheating and it doesn't matter in 6 episodes, or cheat themselves, or, you know, it just becomes meta. Like, this isn't as interesting as if the Groggy Ball was good and our players had to figure out how to win. They've been clearly using weapons the whole time.
Monster Burger!
I like that 2 of them have straight up weapons and the giant has symbols. Is he fucking Senshi? Poor Chopper. That man is so large that him banging symbols like that isn't an effective weapon against small like, this is fucking wild. Here we go, come on. Let's end this bullshit. You know what I will say though? The new animation is leading to some great animation for the combat. It makes me really excited for when we get to like some real bosses in the future. You fucking idiot. What is Zoro doing right now? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Alright, they're finally working together. So we're gonna get Chopper back, and then what happens in round 3? No, he's not. Finally some teamwork. That's good. Let's go. Nami hasn't stolen something in a while. It's nice to get back to her roots. Let's go. Oh, I heard that. Ooh. Boom. Nice. Yeah, that's right. You mess with the wrong chef and swordsman. All right, this episode's definitely better than the last one. This is more fun. I feel like Groggy Ball could have been one. I'm not gonna lie. I think Groggy Ball could have been one episode, y'all. I think could have condensed this. I wonder how long this is in One Piece. Like, I wonder how much of these 2 episodes is cut down to 1. Like, this is just a replay of the end of the first part of the episode, right? If Luffy doesn't take Chopper back, this is gonna be hilarious. Because the optimal play here is to take Foxy, right? Because you're not allowed to change who's on your team for the final piece, for Act 3, right? You have to play the people that you've already decided are going to be in that. And so the optimal play here is to take their Devil Fruit user. And that's game. Well done, everybody. Well done. Yeah, so you take Foxy, and then you make Foxy play against his own pirates. You take Chopper, and then you leave Foxy behind on Long Ring Longland by himself. Or, better yet, you take him to a separate island, and you just drop him off. All right, boys, are you going to say sorry for fighting? You going to be grown men about this? Oh, no, you take Chopper now, and then you take Foxy's symbol in round 3. That'd be a strong play.
初めから俺が狙いで。おいおい。
I caught the panda there. I saw him. Don't think I didn't.
やっぱり俺を選ぶのか。
How long does this bit go on for? Because if this is the entire rest of the episode, I will actually love it and think it's the most brilliant thing ever.
次の3回戦、きっと親瓶が絡んでくるわよね。あのノロノロビームを使われたら。
Yeah, Nami knows what's up.
なんとフォクシー船長指名か。ピーナッツ戦法だ。
The peanut strategy?
ピーナッツやろ。正々堂々と戦え。
Why is it called the peanut? Are they gonna explain why it's called the peanut strategy, or do they just gloss over that?
耳を疑う悪魔の提案。人にあらずその。
Yeah, you didn't have to make it sexist. That's weird.
もうあいつら嫌い。
I liked the first half of this episode. I did. It was fun.
俺は波にさせ。
そりゃ反するだろナミ。
Zoro, shut the fuck up.
調子に乗ってんじゃないわよ。
すいませんでした。さあさあしかし泣いても笑っても
All right.
このゲームの行方の。
Who you picking, Luffy? Let's get on with it.
きっと俺が選ばれる。あいつらとなら。
Oh my god, we're still doing this
面白
bit.
そうだ。
Okay,
どう見ても
that's very funny. Is it the same exact people in reverse?
つら生かしてるぜ。やっぱり。
I applaud them for doing that twice. That's good bits.
ねえ航海士さん、あなたの提案確かに圧倒的に有利になるけど、同時に親瓶が仲間になっちゃうわよ。
Okay, that was the best bit. All of that build-up was worth it for that.
親瓶はいらねえなんて。
いや、親瓶、私たちにはあなたが必要です。
If you win twice, you just have to take his logo, right? Because, like, none of his other crew members really seem like they're worth very much. Maybe the giant fishman, actually.
シャリー。
ああ。
What?
一体何を考えてるんだ。自分の言ったこと分かってんのか、おめえはこのアホ船長。
That's a great animation effect. That was really well done.
竹馬のさ、あいつらからシェリーは取り返したぞ。
どっかのアホ眉毛が足引っ張ったからな。
元気いっぱいだな。すまねえな。ありがとう。
This is very sweet.
別にいいって気にすんな。
It's nice when Luffy just does the right thing just to do the right thing.
本当にすまねえな。ありがとうよ。
I didn't love that noise.
次のゲームで必ず勝ってすぐにお前を取り返してやるから、もう少しだけ待っててくれ。男だろ。
Yeah!
次はどんなゲームかしら？
I'm sure it will be ridiculous.
必ずチョッパーは取り返す。
Alright, there we go. 2 more down. You know, not my fave. Not my fave, but some really sweet moments in these 2 episodes. I think the Zoro Sanji fighting animation was very cool. I did like the way that the the Groggy Ball ended. That was great. I'm not when the dude was spinning at Zoro and he slid in front and then just put his hands on the ground. I don't know what we're supposed to infer was physically happening at all. But whatever, doesn't matter. They win. I really enjoyed Luffy doing the right thing there. That was funny, and the rejection joke. It was a long lead up to it, but the long lead up made it better. I think that same joke, a little bit shorter in the lead up, would have been a little bit less funny. But I would have cut out the peanut stuff because that didn't make none of that made any sense. I think that the going down the line and just doing the it's me. Oh, but the optimal thing would be to take Foxy. It's me. Of course they want me. I'm Foxy. I'm the best. But then he'd be my captain. Oh, no. And I get that you need the peanuts thing to like pad the runtime of this episode out. But I think that the long line of the joke is very funny. I think that's a really clever bit. It was only the like extremeness of the peanuts thing and making it so that like you weaken the Foxy rejection joke, which I think really worked, by having it also be like, oh, it's the wrong thing to do. Nami's a heathen woman, which is just that was a weird part of it. But also like I feel a little bit like these episodes are trying to be 22 minutes a little hard. And I think that sometimes that is what is getting in the way of what is otherwise a quality story, right? And I didn't notice this as much in the East Blue, but ever since we got to the Grand Line, it does feel a little bit like, what's the right word? In the back of my mind, more and more during episodes, I'm kind of having the thought, I bet One Piece cut this, right? I'm starting to have that like recurring beat in all of these episodes of like, wow, you really didn't need all of this. And I do wonder, like, when Wit Studio comes out with the Netflix version, with the One Piece, whatever this new show is going to be, I do wonder if the ability for them to look at this show and be like, what worked and what didn't need to be there, is going to make that show a lot stronger, right? And it's not that it's going to be better animated. I think that Toei has done an incredible job here. I really love the animation. I like the new style. It's really growing on me. I think that it is so clean, and some of the close-up shots are just gorgeous. But honestly, like, the more I'm watching this version, the more I am excited to get like a new One Piece that is able to trim the fat a little bit, and maybe doesn't, because it doesn't need to go weekly, can just feel the freedom of getting down to what is great about the story, because there's so much great stuff in this story, right? Like, I'm not sitting here and being like, One Piece is bad. I would never say that. I think that there are bad episodes. I think the episode prior to this one, the first episode we watched in this video, was not great. But the overall show is very good, right? On a grand scale, One Piece is great. And so I think that, like, if these two episodes had been condensed down to one, I think there's a really fun, fillery kind of episode in these two episodes, but stretched out, it isn't as fun. And some beats got repeated a bit too much. And, you know, I've heard that the bloat of the show gets worse. And I do wonder if there is going to be a point where I try and figure out a way to one-pace my viewing, but still make it available for patrons or something like that. I don't know, because I think that what is hurting my feelings about the show more than anything is nothing that Oda wrote and nothing that Toei is animating, but the bloat to make it a 22-minute episode every week. And I think that is getting in the way of my enjoyment of the show more than the show, which I think is solid and has great beats. And, you know, Luffy choosing Shelly there is a good beat. I like that choice a lot. I think it's really clever, right? I think it's so true to Luffy's character. It's interesting. It's really interesting to experience a show this big and be 212 episodes in and be able to kind of look at, you know, there's very few shows that have 200 episodes. And so there's very few shows that have as much of a backlog of content to look at and compare what's going on in a current arc to. And it's a cool experience. I'm so grateful I started this journey, because I love it. I do. I just don't love every episode. If you like the video, like, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave mean comments down below, because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is Nami. The thievery of the red card and the whistle. Good moves. Big brain Nami. That's what they call her on the streets. That she rules as pirate queen of Los Angeles. If you want to follow me around the internet, you can. I'm at nerdynightly. Do something nerdy night, y'all. Bye.